Those
I
things.
heard you guys talking about Pete Davidson.
Yes, I couldn't.
I wasn't sure.
I
Where
then
did you
saw.
land with this?
I then saw in the email that you did like him.
Oh, I
and
didn't
wanted
know
to
you-
talk about him.
No, it's fine. You know, I actually do work, guys. Whenever people ask me to do things, I do.
No, I
do
saw.
them.
You did way too much. It was too much. You even sent like memes and videos.
I did. I mean, I basically just put you on my memes list. It's fine.
Good.
There's a long.
But I'm on Pete Davidson's side in this.
I think a lot of
actually,
people are, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But the real travesty is that he is not yet playing Steve Buscemi. Is that his name? Steve Buscemi in a biopic. Because every
Not gonna
time
like
I
that.
see a picture of him, I just see Steve Buscemi.
I've never thought that.
Okay, can we pull up a
Matt,
picture?
by the way, your reaction that you
Now
just
you're
had there
gonna
leads
see
me to
it.
believe you have a crush on Pete Davidson.
I know. I was
Yeah,
like,
you do.
well, you're gonna
He's
see
kind
it.
of Sam's
I mean,
type.
it's not ruined, but it is currently in a different category.
He has the same Chihuahua eyes that Steve
And like,
Buscemi has.
sort of a
Yes.
questionable mouth. Like, what choices did
Here's-
you make in life that led you to this?
Let's just go over like my choices about men, okay?
Okay.
And how
I
Pete
knew you were into Pete
Davidson,
Davidson.
of course, how Pete Davidson somehow encapsulates.
Look
all
at
of
them
Oh my God!
Oh,
next to each other.
All right, good call, Joe.
actually, guys, this is how fucked up I am. I think this might have brought Steve Buscemi up a couple notches. Not Pete.
He's
Davidson
aged well.
Down. I like that we're
Yeah.
all like.
Yes.
I never thought that until
Yep.
you said this.
Yeah. I mean, the eye color is different.
It's the
but put
droopy.
some-
What do you say? The droopy eyelids? What do we call that?
yeah, it's some eye bags. It's a similar, just the face shape. Yeah.
Hey, ladies, you know what hair and makeup once taught me? Really puffy eyes, hemorrhoid cream.
Oh.
Yes, and it's an actual
guess
medicinal fact because what does hemorrhoid cream do? All it does is make the anal veins tinier, and it makes the same thing on your eyes.
You know what?
Oh,
that,
wow.
Constricting.
Did
No?
we-
Is that the word is constricting. I
Thank
think.
you. I'm telling an
Swap
expert.
eyes here?
Oh,
What's
wow.
going on?
Wow, that was some powerful art direction there.
Yeah, they're the
looks
same
like
person
sloth.
at that point.
Hey, you guys!
So anyway, back to my crush.
Yeah, how do you feel about a
Now
old pink
it's
eye now?
A little, still there. I mean, it's weird because he's a former drug addict. He's covered in tattoos. He likes his mom, sort of. He's
Yeah.
funny.
These are all pointers for you. Yeah, these are big ones.
I know.
Yeah.
He's really into short-term, intense relationships. These are-
Yeah.
He's weird looking. You know what? I'm going through.
Dated moms
looking.
before.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm looking at all those check marks.
Literally
And
my
I like
age.
my mom. If I got a tattoo, would you date me? Because I'm hitting a lot of these. Weird looking. She said, oh, it has to be a former drug addict.
What about okay, let's talk about this tattoo thing. Would it be like American history tattoo?
Oh my God.
Or would it be
The whole Declaration of Independence across his back.
across his chest and his back?
You know what I should do? I should duplicate to a T the Rising Phoenix on Ben Affleck's back.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
covers his midlife crisis Rising Phoenix.
His midlife crisis tattoo.
No. You need a tattoo of the picture of Ben Affleck with the tattoo on his
Oh.
back.
So meta.
I mean, are women turned on by meta tattoos?
I feel like
That's
Pete
a no.
must have a meta tattoo of all his tattoos. There's got to be something on there.
The thing of it is, you cannot. I mean, the technology is not there where you can remove that.
But he's at.
That's like it's never going
I
to.
think he doesn't care to. You know, I'm sure for him, it's like it's something I wanted at the time, and I don't regret it.
He does remove tattoos though.
He does?
Yeah.
All I know.
I love that you do know this.
I do. I know this for a fact.
Oh wait, are you talking about Pete Davidson or Ben Affleck?
Pete Davidson.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben Affleck is like still a phoenix. He's still there.
Our own.
And I think it might have helped with J-Lo. She was like, I mean, you've changed so much. Look at this tattoo.
Yeah.
Good way. A midlife crisis, by definition, is a change.
It's a
Is it a good change?
I mean, as someone who may have gone through one, or may still be, I'm not sure, I haven't really checked the files. I think it's usually coming into yourself in a way, in an extreme way, and then you kind of like pull back a little bit, or you just further the insanity.
I have to come up with the phrase for it, but I've been thinking about pitching an article, although now I'm at the age where I'm past having a midlife crisis, where it would be like a midlife crisis, but since I've behaved my entire life like I'm having a midlife crisis, it would be all of a sudden I'm embracing all these good things.
Well, that's like,
No smoking, no drinking.
You're going to church. You're wearing closed-toed shoes. Like all the things.
Editorializing my pitch?
I like that the closed-toed shoes would show the major switch, not a Corvette.
No.
For that to happen, then the magazine has to pay for my bunion surgery. How about that? How about that?
Well, speaking of bad reviews, by the way, you sent an maybe Bobby, you can find it now. There's a really adorable video of what's his name?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, but Harrison Ford. Of Harrison Ford. What should he type in to find it? Harrison Ford adorable?
I don't know. I had it.
What-
I can
what-
resend it.
Oh, you do?
Well, you
I
guys-
didn't get her email. I'll forward it while you...
Yeah, it's CC'd. But will Indiana Jones triumph? We've heard some, I don't know, questionable things, mostly about Harrison Ford's age, and he had some injuries and the CGIing or the whatever.
really old.
But good news is, at least for Bill, because I'm sure he wants this film to do well. He's a huge fan of the franchise. Initial bad reviews don't often mean that it will be a bust at the box office.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so there's a study that was done that actually found bad reviews often predict hits, while positive reviews signal a film will flop. So, study authors analyzed both pre-release commentary and opening weekend box office revenues to reach their conclusions. All in all, they believe their work may change how many perceive popular pre-release reviews, saying, "We contend it's essential to differentiate among movie critics, arguing that the influence of reviews on box office performance isn't uniform across all critics." What are some examples? So films like Baywatch and Tomb Raider received positive pre-release reviews, yet
Really?
That would-
performed
I think so,
very
to say that.
poorly at the
would've figured
box
it looked
office during their opening weekends.
Did you see it?
You know what? I did see the Baywatch movie, and I did think it was fun. You know what? I do sometimes see this. I think there's something to be said about the negative reviews of a film, but a film becomes like a cult classic. You know, there is a group of people who, for whatever reason, really latch on to the film. Sometimes I think people see a bad review and they're like, well, I got to see for myself. So they turn up, and that's why the box office numbers are so good. So anyways, tell us about your Harrison Ford.
I forwarded it to you guys. I think it was that Instagram thing.
Do you watch all of these
been
Indiana
killing it,
Jones?
No.
No.
I mean, I watched the first 3, and cause
Good. That's
More
it.
than me.
That's it. That's it. You don't watch the fourth one.
and I feel like I feel like whenever there's a 20-year gap between movies, you really have to like forget what you knew. Forget everything that
They
you
did.
saw. And like just make sure that you're like there to have fun, like
Yes.
happy to revisit your characters.
Yeah.
But I didn't I mean I won't watch this one. I didn't watch the last one, and there wasn't like Ryan Gosling in it or something.
No, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
another-
Indiana Jones Jr.
But even the same thing with Blade Runner. Like the second Blade Runner, I had a really hard time warming into because the first Blade Runner was so spectacular. And by the time I saw the second one, it was so slow, but really,
I know.
it was really good. But it took a while for me to like forget that people had said it was good.
Yeah.
You know, I think keep expectations low, actually, at everything. And I think that that's the way to be happy.
I'm more and more doing exactly that. So now, what's this indie thing that we've got?
All right, yeah, let's
Cute.
watch this
It's very
video.
cute. He's
Off
so
in the
cute.
second scene. I mean, it's
Everyone
just,
gets cute at a
and
certain
you've
age.
still got it. I mean, how do you
Talking
keep
about him being
fit?
shirtless.
Look, I have been
It's too much weed.
I've been blessed with this body.
He's getting very doddery.
Yeah.
No,
Thanks for noticing.
the sense of weed smoking, which is not even allegedly,
Isn't he 80?
doesn't. He is 80.
Hey, he could still have a baby. Thanks,
Yes.
Al Pacino.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he's still banging
Yeah.
Al Pacino. That is.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. The end.
This is my impression of him walking in that one squid.
He is sort of like a dinosaur. I mean, kind of looks like it.
And then he's like skatey.
Hey, guys.